When I was going through university, I was a book collector, and I have discovered that in my mind, my collecting of books was to show that I was smart. And I do love books. I like reading occasionally, and I always need to read more. But collecting books was a cloud, a smoke, a smoke screen. It was fakery to show, look how smart I am. And many years after that, I discovered I'm not really reading these books. They're just sitting on a shelf. And they don't ever do any good sitting on a shelf. So when I went overseas for mission work, we packed some of my best books into a suitcase, lugged them all across the world, and finally opened them up. And then at the end of 3 or so years, I was like, I don't even use these books that are my favorites here. And yeah, I used some, but some I didn't use at all. Excuse me. In that season of having those books that I wasn't using as much as I thought I would, I actually found that whenever I was exploring a topic, that I would have people that would give me a book that fit that topic. And I found this is not an author that I read. And I discovered that it's a concept I began to call the kingdom library, because exploring in the kingdom, you don't have to own things in order to gain the benefit of those things that you use to enhance your life in the kingdom. And so I borrowed books from people. I gave them back to them. If I had a book that somebody else could use, I gave it to them. And I always found that I always had something to read. And this is the Kingdom Library.